Hey y'all, I just wanted to hop on real quick before I eat my lunch. This morning, I woke up to some really nice messages from my older person, uh, a sister in my congregation. Well, not in my congregation, but I've known her for many, many years. We don't go to the same congregation, but we're friends on Facebook. And she just randomly reached out to me, giving me like really good advice about my kids. And my youngest daughter just turned 20, and she was just like giving advice about how important your 20s are, and just a whole bunch of stuff. And it really touched me. It touched me this morning because when I grew up, I was surrounded by a lot of older women who just poured into me. When I got married, when I started having kids, and they would just give me the best advice and commend me on how good of a job I was doing with my kids. And as a young mother, that is so important to hear. You need to hear that because, honey, there are days where you feel like you're failing. Like, I'm not doing this right. I'm a horrible mom type of deal. But to have those older women like come to you and talk to you and just give really good advice, in addition to my own mom, who always gave me really good advice when it came to raising my kids, doctoring on them, everything. You just need that. And today, like a lot of those women, they're gone. They've since passed away. And I feel like that part is missing. I miss it, and it's needed. So, oh, pause. Let's try this again. To have this person just randomly reach out to me, it was really appreciated, and it was really needed. She left me a voice message. It was a recorded message. It wasn't like typed out or anything. And it was so interesting because she shared a lot about herself and being a single mom, and raising her son, being in her 20s and figuring things out with a baby. And this all just tied into my daughter turning 20. And I guess that just made her reflect, and she just felt the need to share. She was like, hey, if some people aren't receptive, and if you're not, it's cool, I understand. And mind you, this person is old enough to be my mother as well. She could be my mother. So I absolutely, like, I'm not going to turn down or get mad at advice from someone who's older, who's lived way more life than me, who's had way more experience, um who's been there, done that. Like, I miss that. you know and like I said, the women who used to do this for me, who would um just talk to me, or just randomly talk to me, or that I felt comfortable enough to go to and talk to and ask questions, a lot of them they've died. They're gone. So, for a while, it's just been, like I said, I miss that. And I appreciate her. And I feel like that's missing for a lot of whew, young mothers and wives, and just young women. We need that older person in our life, whether it's a mother or grandmother or an older aunt, somebody, to just talk to us, when the mood hits them. Hang on. Um, to reach out and give that advice. And I want to be that person too. to somebody one day, and, to my own girls, I hope they look at me as somebody they can talk to. And they do. Like, they'll come to me and they'll ask me questions or share with me, their feelings, how they're feeling about something, or they just need advice. And they're like, hey, Mom, what do you think about this? Or can I talk to you about this or whatever? I'm so glad my girls feel comfortable and open enough and safe enough to come to me, to talk to me about things, you know, serious, not so serious, whatever it is. I'm glad that they come to me and look for advice. But anywho, that just moved me. Your girl, she can get misty eyed from time to time. Because it was so unexpected, but it was also very, very much appreciated. And yeah, I missed that, and I'm glad she did that. And so we've been talking back and forth, and it's been nice. Like I said, I missed that because there were a lot of beautiful older women in my life who helped me from, when I got married. I got married really young to when I started having kids, and just like, pat me on the back and saying, hey, Sonia, you're doing an excellent job, raising these kids. They are so well behaved. You're doing a great job. And you, as a young mother, you need to hear that. You really do. That is so important to hear. And then even as they grow older, young adults and adults, and, to hear that, hey, you did a good job with those kids, or to just give advice. Like, I never, some people get mad when an older person gives you advice. And even if it's something that you don't necessarily want to hear, you can still learn something from it. Like, there was a reason, there's a point to that advice. Even if you don't particularly see it right then, or if you don't particularly like the way it was given, there was a point to it. And I was always receptive, or at least I tried to be, to what that person was saying, even if it took me like stewing on it for a little bit and really thinking about, what it was. Because sometimes, don't shoot the messenger, listen to the message type of deal. So, but I've always been receptive to the older mothers, the older women, who were trying to help me in some way, or just encourage me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just wanted to share that, y'all. And I'm about to eat my lunch. And yeah, that's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Just wanted to share that. All right. Bye.